Hey guys, Kieran's here. Man, I had a rough day today, man. Ah, I was going along and missed the bus and all this other stuff. And finally, I got into the pattern of the day, which was just stop and go, sit and wait, I mean, I found out Monday's a holiday, so I was gonna go friggin' somewhere Monday and pick up all the stuff, and then it's gonna be closed Monday, so I had to go and friggin' deal with lines and hassles and just yada yada, But I managed. Everyone else was friggin' boiling over at the friggin' seams, boiling over at the seams, frothing over at the seams, bursting out at the seams. I don't know what's the right way to say that. Um, Boiling over at the rim. Maybe that would be the right way to say that. Okay, yeah. No, I mean it was just friggin' madhouse, totally madcap. So I end up, you know, interestingly, talking to all these people, and it was totally surreal that I was the one that was like the center of attention for once, the calm one. And I'm like, how is this happening? Well, if it's working, I guess it's working. I don't know. It was just a little much. I mean, I stepped into this one bus, and I was the last person on this bus that was filled to capacity, and it was like I was holding on to this bar, and this bar was like my hand was perspiring, so it was getting slippery. Yeah, it was getting very slippy, and freaking these people were, well, people look at me and see me freaking swaying on a bus, so I'm grabbing the thing with both hands, and they're like, I looked around, I even said, excuse me, but if I bump into anybody, I'm sorry, Then all of a sudden people were like, oh, okay. I guess it must have looked a little more interesting when, from an outside perspective looking on, But I managed to do it. Some of those bumps on the buses, I mean, I was holding on to this bar and they just went right over this ridge and down, and it was like an amusement ride. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I got through, got back home. Whew. I was sitting here making funny faces into the video camera, and I thought, okay, I don't want to do that this time. I'm not going to do that every time, I'm just going to try to talk through a video. But I just got it out of my system. One thing I was thinking of was, what would it be like if I was having some kind of daydream while I started doing it, just thinking about videos I was going to make. And I almost started making this video. I thought, what would it be like if I freaking got caught at a children's party and had to improvise a character to make all the kids laugh, And I kept wondering, would they freaking cry or laugh, Then I'm making faces and doing funny voices that you can see in my other videos and stuff. And that got it out of my system pretty good before I made this video. I had to freaking do the whole freaking... Anyway. I'm home. I did it. And it was nice for once. Although, that could have been such a bad day. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Cheers out.